In a comment to my last video, Lorach5696 suggests eggs have 3 candles. Maybe that matters. I didn't think about it. So I'm gonna now think about it. What would it mean if the fact that the cakes have 3 candles, and we're talking obviously about that cake and also those cakes. All of them have 3 candles. What is the meaning of that, if any? If it is your 3rd birthday, then currently the year will be 3 more. Currently it is 2026. So can it be thought of that way? Right now it's 2026. Still, if today is the third birthday of someone, that someone birth year would be 2023. If we use that 0408 1805 1106 2412, and then who knows, maybe 1602 for the game release, maybe 1206 for Raiders of the Lost Ark, maybe something else. That's the very big unknown in my theories. The other big unknown will be the year, but let's say we use that. Let's say today, 2026, is the 3rd birthday. So all of them are from 23. Then, depending on which date I take, this gives me 2 possible solutions. Let's give them a try. Seven, 3, 3, 4, 1, 5. This would be with the date of the release of the game. That is a no. Computer says no. And this is with the date of the release of Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's it. That's the one. That was wrong. And that was wrong. And that is correct. So it was the date of the release of Raiders of the Lost Ark as the film that, or movie, if you're American, as the film that relates to Hamster Jones, with the year 23 for all of them, because I'm assuming this is dynamic. So if I was playing this next year, this number would be 5 higher. It would be 20 instead of 15, because everyone would be 24, unless the game is gonna keep changing the cakes, which I guess is another possibility we will know next year. But that's it. That's the birthdays puzzle solved. For this one, the comments have been helpful, maybe too helpful. The number in the cup is how many moves are needed to complete the level. Now here I basically have a couple of hours of video in which I go through the different levels that are part of this puzzle and try to find the minimum number of rotations and movements. In some cases the answer is easy enough. In others it took me a lot of trial and error. At the moment of the numbers we need, and as a reminder, what we need is this. The 1, the 3 times the 6, the 2. Now we know for free what is it? D1 is 11. So after going through all these levels several times, I was basically convinced that C3 can be done as fast as 3 moves. D1 is 11, we know for free. D3 is 6 or maybe 7. I was not totally convinced of which one was correct. C6 also, I wasn't totally convinced. I think I was able to do it in 6, but it may have been 7. And C2 was an easy 2. That basically meant by doing the multiplication, I could get to 4 potential solutions. And I just tried them all. And in the end, one of those was correct. 3116 times 72. Maybe this is the one I need to think about now. Let's take a look at these levels. B6 and C2. This is B6. Let's restart the level. Why some of these are in red and some are checked, I don't know. Take a look at C2. And C2 is very similar. I'm looking at, you know what the X's are? The X's are the spaces you don't need to touch to finish the level. You do need to touch all of the others. Go here. You need to go farther than that. Then you go there. Then you do this. Which takes you down here, and you do that. So that's what this is doing. You need to map the spaces you need to touch to finish each level. This is what I have for now for B1. So, after looking at all of these levels for this puzzle, I've been looking at B1, B3, D5, D4, A1, A3, I've been marking in red the spaces that you don't visit to solve the level. In some cases, it's very easy. Some other cases are very clear, like the first two give me this. It looks like 71 plus, and then there is these two bits that I don't know how to interpret. The second batch, there is a very nice 10. And when you put everything together, that 10 becomes 18. But there's again this stuff. This looks like a 4, but this looks like nothing. So what's that? And is it fair to say that this is a 10? What, then why are there 3 bits? There is nothing here about bits like that. And then the third set gives me something like this. And you put together again, you get a probably 3 and 3, a 1, and a nothing. If you add these together, you get 4, 3, 2, that would be a 2, maybe, or a 1, 2, 7, 7, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, or maybe 7, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe something else, because I don't like this. Why do I get this nonsense around? But it's totally true. You don't visit this cell, for example, this space on A1. You don't visit these 3 spaces. Okay, I'm gonna try these 2 numbers, even though I don't have high expectations about them. So that's 72, 2, 3, 4. 72, 2, 3, 4. And the other one is 71, 2, 3, 4. 72, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a big surprise. Could it be that this is a 10 then? This may not be a 1. I mean, this is a very weird one. 7, 1, 22, 34. I mean, if I look at the additions as separate additions, then the fact that there is nothing here makes more sense. Now, this could be a 1. 13, so that would mean 14, 22, 72, 72, 2, 2, 1, 4. 2, 2, 2, 1, 4. That's also a possibility. Just realized I'm not showing you my failures, but you are hearing them. So what other options? This might not be a 1. This is nonsense. But this might be 71 all along. 7, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 7, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. That was it. Scarab number 50. Riddle number 50. as many as I have subscribers right now. Unless you go and subscribe. Go on. I'll wait. So, this was not the one, even though you don't need to visit those cells. This was an 18, even though you had all of this nonsense around. This was a 33, even though it was shorter than the other 3. I cannot say I'm very happy with that puzzle. Didn't feel that tight to me. Maybe I'm missing something. I am missing something. Am I missing something about the paths in those fields, in those levels? Was there another rule I missed? Let me know in the comments if you know about that. Now, with 50 scarabs, let's see what's behind the last door. $50. Question mark. Ah, so it is more clothes. Ah, no. I am invisible now. Okay. And? Ooh. What's the point of this? Is this related to the phantom block, or is it just I don't know what to do with this. And strangely, there was an achievement getting this. Ibudini would be proud of you. Nothing to see here. Ibudini. Ibudini is in my notebook. There. Turn invisible. And I'm not too sure what to do, if anything, now. I mean, the phantom block is still unsolved. Phantom block. Must be related to this, right? But how? Oh, look. These guys can't see me. These guys cannot see me, so what? Why do I care? No, I cannot do anything with that text. So the guys that disturbed me from the mummies or whatever they are cannot see me. How is that useful to me? Why does it matter that I am invisible? Or how does it matter that I am invisible? There must be something. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Let's think about this. I am invisible. Like crystal. I just realized the text shows me as invisible hamster. We are only at 201%. So yes, we are not done. We know we have to get to 213%. Any clues here? Phantom block. Phantom block has to be related to this by process of elimination. Do I know any of these hieroglyphics from previous experiences? I think I do. The leg and the ankh. But I won't have this, the bird or the feather. So I won't be able to just solve this because those two could take any value. Welcome to hell. This would be the most affected. By the way, leg. I don't have any legs. Yes, there are legs. Leg. It is literally a block. A block. Like a die. With leg, feather, eye. A ghost, a phantom block. So I just realized that these blocks have different sides to them. I failed to see the relevance. So all these blocks are always formed with these 5 symbols. The only one I cannot see is the eye. Is there an eye hidden somewhere in the levels? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go through all the levels, trying to locate the eye in the phantom block. Even though seems a bit crazy. Because, oh wait, it is there. Would you always do this? Or can I only do this because I'm invisible? Okay, I'm gonna try that. And a good thing I started up, down, and I didn't start down, up. Okay, so this is not an equation. These are just the normal symbols. And wherever there is an eye, which, by the way, there could be more than one. Yeah, I never needed to be invisible. I could have found this first thing in the game. But I don't need to be invisible for this. Okay. So that explains the phantom block. Then that only leaves the strange text. Will this send me with tools to read that text? Maybe a new tool I can use? Something like a camera. Now you cannot stop me. And what do we have here? Charaon's chamber with 5 more scarabs. Another door. I'm not invisible now, by the way. A game console that I cannot use. A blade. This is just touchpad of game again. Nah. I'm assuming there will be a puzzle related to that, because why would you want to do that again? Okay, so what's this? This is a message from the depths. Okay, so we are past the fourth wall now. Congratulations on making it this far. If you are a completionist, know that there are no more achievements and that you have completed them all. Well done, your mind is free now. If you want to suffer even more than before with puzzles whose only clue is an inscription on chests, then here is one final challenge for you. These chests are really hard and you have already accomplished so much. Some of them even require knowledge from outside the game. Nevertheless, if you decide to stay and by some miracle, cheating probably, you manage to open all 5, a reward that will change your view of this adventure is hidden behind the door. Looking up the answers is sometimes necessary, but do you know what's even better? Thinking together. Don't hesitate to join the Discord if you haven't already, and share your theories to open those chests. So are we getting into ARG territory now? Ping pong thinking is what allowed this game to exist, and I'm sure it's also what will open that door. But isn't there a character limit on this glyph? Yes, sorry, we ran out of budget. We can only do text now. In any case, thank you again for playing the game this far, and good luck if you decide to keep going. P.S. There is no hidden message in this text, just sincere thanks, for real. I'm gonna take a look at them, but I suspect these are gonna be on a different video. B6A8 E3 times E10 equals just sun timer. Like the one in the sarcophagus. Nation, snack, silicon, banane, casino. Just a drawing of a mouse, a hamster. Is it that you? My first is Charaon's favorite number, that's 22. My second is the number of phantom blocks in the game, so we know there could be more than one. 22. Let's say there's one. My third is the number of beetles in the game. We know now there are 55. Together they form a date close to my heart. A date close to my heart. This is gonna be related to his father. 22nd of a month of 55. So I just need to try. I could also watch the credits again and see what the actual date is. But there are only 12 options, so this should be fast enough. I should have started with 01, given that, as far as I know, there is only one phantom block. Okay, I may need to go and actually look at the credits then. Are there not 55 scarabs then? Okay, let's take a look at the credits. In fact, no, I'm not gonna watch this. I can just check my own video. Yes, I was right. How do I show you this? There. 22nd of February of 1956. 56. So there are no 55 scarabs, there are 56 scarabs. And 2 phantom blocks. Where is the second phantom block? That's probably a more relevant question. Wherever it is, it's going to be important. Good. 1 down, 4 to go, or 5 to go, because now we know there is 1 more. Okay, I'll play you, Charaon. Are there any phantom blocks here? But not that I can see, no. I won again. And that gives me nothing. Okay. I'm thinking first business is gonna be finding the second phantom block. It won't be in a level. What would be the point of it being in a normal level? It's more likely to be in one of the wings, I would guess. That would give you the option to exit in the same way that you do at the beginning. There's also the option, the more terrible option, that not all phantom blocks have an eye. That the block with an eye was a phantom block, but the other phantom block doesn't have an eye. If that were the case, that would be very annoying. No eyes here. There's also the possibility that the phantom block is in something I will be unblocking as part of the final puzzles. No obvious phantom block here. No phantom block on this one. Or there could be a second phantom block that doesn't matter, as in it exists, but it's not part of any puzzle or anything like that. It's just there so they can say there were 2. We could also have a phantom block. The under this side also has blocks. We could have a phantom block here. And that, in fact, makes sense to me. This could be a way of getting to new places. Okay, I'm gonna need to explore every level with a poneglyph. Okay, so it's not on the underside of any level then. Bit of a pity. An idea. One of the new scarabs has a timer as the icon. And looking at this screen, my time is a 6-digit number. So what if the solution for this is 240900? Of course, it wouldn't be 00 now. I may need to know how long it takes for the sun to fall. Okay, so the 5 seconds for the sun to fall. I'm gonna set a timer. 24, 10, and 4, and 5, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I'm gonna write 25 and I'm gonna let it go when it is on 20, which would be in 8 seconds. Too late. And 31. Okay, so 11:05, and I'll let go in 29 seconds. 7, 8, 9, 70, 80, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I should have gone in 1. Okay, no, that was close enough. And that's Riddle 52. Okay, so these ones are not that hard. No idea about this. This could be worse. This could just be the same puzzle about the minimum number of moves, but with much harder levels. Like E10, what's the minimum number of moves to solve E10? If that's it, if that's actually, and given that this is in trophies, I suspect it is that. That is awful. And then there's this. Am I crazy if this looks like the main character of Tunic? And then we have, why Banane? Tell you the truth, the first thing that comes to mind with this is the periodic element table. But how would that be? Oh, actually, it is that. Sodium, it's 11. Titanium, it's 22. Oxygen is 8. Nitrogen is 7. Okay, so it is that. I'm solving another one. Easy. Easy. Casino. We have calcium for 20. It has to be silicon for 14. 78 for nitrogen and oxygen. That's great. I mean, this has to be correct. Only 2 to go. This, which looks to be painful. And this one. Right now I have no idea. Okay, that's gonna be enough for the end of this video. That's how many scarabs on this video? 5, 6, I don't know. Hope you enjoyed that. remember to leave a like, remember to leave a comment. Those two things really help the channel. I am now at 50 subscribers. I would love to keep growing. But more than anything, I hope you enjoyed this. Are you also playing Hamstermind? Are you stuck in any of these puzzles? Have you finished everything? Are you at 213%? Let me know in the comments. I would like to avoid the spoilers for now, at least. I haven't had time to think about this too at all. But beyond that, I would love to hear from you. And I'll see you next time in William Ware Games Corner. Goodbye.